With an appetite to deliver one more message on the shutdown, President Obama and Vice President Biden walked through the gates of the White House and down Pennsylvania Avenue to grab a sandwich. The president told reporters he selected the restaurant based on its discounts to furloughed workers.
And that, I think, is an indication of how ordinary Americans look out for each other.
But the White House was clearly chewing on something else, namely this article in the Wall Street Journal that cited an unnamed senior administration official who said of the shutdown, "We are winning. It doesn't really matter how long the shutdown lasts because what matters is the end result." White House Press Secretary Jay Carney jumped on Twitter to say, "We utterly disavow the idea the White House doesn't care when it ends." But by then, the anonymous quote was already the quote of the day for House Speaker John Boehner.
This morning, we get the Wall Street Journal out, and it says, well, we don't care how long this lasts because we're winning. Well, this isn't some damn game. The American people don't want their government shut down, and neither do I. All we're asking for is to sit down and have a discussion.
It wasn't a winning comment with the president either.
There's no winning when families don't have certainty about whether they're going to get paid or not.
As the war of words played out on Twitter, with the GOP using the hashtag Let's Talk and Democrats saying just vote, the president insisted there would be no negotiations until Republicans end the shutdown and raise the debt ceiling.
We can't do it with a gun held to the head of the American people. So reopen the government, make sure we're paying our bills.
The White House warned of the shutdown's impact, noting the president had to cancel a trip to Asia for a series of economic summits. The administration also pointed out nearly the entire staff of the Treasury Department that maintains U.S. sanctions on Iran and Syria has been furloughed. As he returned from lunch, the president said it's up to Republicans to get those and other government functions back up and running. And some late-breaking news here at the White House on the issue that really prompted this government shutdown, that is Obamacare. Wolf, late this afternoon, the Department of Health and Human Services did say to CNN and other news outlets that the online application part of healthcare.gov will be coming down at times during off-peak hours this weekend for maintenance. That is to take care of some of the glitches in the system that a lot of people out there around the country have been experiencing. A Health and Human Services spokesman tells CNN that the website will be fully up and running again on Monday for people to go to the site and fill out those online applications, and that the experience for consumers at that point should be better.
Well, it's an embarrassment for the administration. Hopefully they'll get all those glitches out of the way by Monday, if possible. They've only had 3 years to get ready for this rollout. All right, thanks very much.
Oh, God.
For that. One of the world's largest defense
Only had 3
contractors
years.
announced today plans to furlough several thousand workers because of the government shutdown. Ripple effects are being felt across the country, and it's costing the economy billions and billions of dollars. As Tom Foreman has been digging deeper for us. What else do you see?
I was just talking to Lockheed Martin yesterday, and at the time they were saying they were still holding off on any decision, just like a lot of companies that rely on a lot of government trade. But as the hours click by, that is changing.
We have liftoff of
Aerospace giant Lockheed Martin was holding firm against any furloughs among its staff. But with 80% of its revenue in government contracts, the company now says 3,000 employees will have to stay home starting Monday, maybe more if the shutdown continues. The CEO issuing a statement.
Winning.
I'm disappointed that we must take these actions.
I want to be on top, forever on the top, damn the competition. I never play fair. I never turn a hair just like the politician. But back in the dressing room.
The ripples are hitting not just furloughed civil servants,
but
also private companies that rely
what about our
on trade with the
defense?
government.
Let's protect the people, man. Alright,
Colorado, for example,
I've seen enough.